Welcome to the Round 3 Rocket League review show. I'm back once again, but this time with Will to discuss our events for Round 3. Now, it was an interesting round, a bit of controversy later on, but we'll start off on Friday night with the Rocket Men taking on Will's team, Cloud69. Enjoy. Alright, welcome to Game 1 of Round 3, Cloud69 versus the Rocket Men, and we are off. Benderboy and Paddy contest for the kickoff. Couldn't quite, Goopy. And the Rocket Men are out, but Henry should get it. He's sent it long, all down as a Venomous Viper now. Benderboy looking good, got it.
Shot.
Goal number 1 for Cloud69. Well done. Paddy holding strong there in defense. He's dribbled, but it's on the wrong side of his car. Henry hits it off. Sam should get back. He's been blown up. This is dangerous. Good goal. Benderboy.
Great angle.
He should get another save here. That didn't count. But Goopy goes up. Benderboy's going to fly with Jammy Sum. Oh no! He's redirected it backwards. This is danger. Paddy pounces!
Paddy!
Oh no! A massive misstep there from Benderboy. And that has just worked out perfectly. That could be the kick they need, Tom. Well played. Benderboy trying to find a way to get in there. Jammy Sum, well done. Finally getting some solid hits here. Goopy sets it up. Goal. Big slide lime. Lovely. Clock. Whacked out by Jammy Sum. 10 seconds. It looks like both teams adopted a bumping strategy this game, but Cloud69 are going to come out victorious unless Paddy... Oh, he's got one. 3-2 with 3 seconds on the clock. I mean, I hate to...
It is possible.
I think this might... It could be a chance, but I don't see it happening personally, Tom.
No. Unless they are very lucky. We'll see.
Anyway, 3 seconds on the clock. Jammy Sum's got to do something. It's going to roll up the wall. You never know. Paddy! He's put it nearly on target. Cleared by Big Slime Lime. Benderboy. Paddy. Still up, actually. It's all over, Cloud69. Take it convincingly. That was a minor mistake from the commentator there as we move into Game 2. Jammy Sum and Big Slime Lime. Jammy Sum wins that. This could be a chance early on. Benderboy. That's not a bad hit. Paddy. Sam. Here he goes. They're out. Sam sets it up. Goopy. Clears. Jammy Sum. Gonna block. He does. What has happened here? Jammy Sum playing a lot better. Big Slime Lime on the wall. He's looking good. That's a lovely pass. That's a goal. Well done, Cloud69. Sam's there. That's big. He's going to put it on target, but Benderboy gobbles that up. There's a minute left in this match. Oh no, it's fallen to Big Slime Lime! No! That would have been the series sealer. Sam can keep his team alive here. Blown up by Goopy. Benderboy. Oh no, he set it up! Benderboy for the sealer! No, Paddy!
Big save. Again!
Paddy saves! My goodness! They're hanging into this series, the Rocket Men. The ball's up. Paddy needs to find something. He puts it on target. Big Slime Lime. Not a convincing clear. Sam's there. Doesn't quite beat Henry. There's 12 seconds. You'd think Cloud69 have it from here. No. It's up for Goopy.
One last roll of the
Paddy's
dice.
out the back. Paddy's out the back. No. And I think that might be all over. An unconvincing win, but a win nonetheless. The Cloud69 go 2-1 on the season. Wow. So what a game on Friday night. Will's team, your mob, just getting over the line. Wasn't a very convincing fashion, only winning by 1 goal both times. Only 1-0 in Game 2 as well. It was quite an interesting one. Rocket Men, they were staying in, but they didn't really look too threatening. They were sort of gifted both their goals. They missed a couple of chances here and there. But they have plenty of work to do to get off the bottom of the ladder there. So we're going to move on to Saturday now. Genuine Checkage versus This Is Grape. So here are the highlights there. Bit of a grudge match today. Game 1, This Is Grape and Genuine Checkage. Spin Gorilla and Dr. Rush go for the kickoff. Like Mark play for the other team today.
Damo, I'm lagging.
David, mini hit backwards, just pops it up in the air, giving his team time. And now Josh should send it. He's going to go for again, and he's got it. Good start. This is Grape. Oh, you like to see it. Well done, Josh. 30 seconds saved. Now he's going to control it. Down the ground. That's a bit risky.
No boost.
Good shot. David, good save, but Rush is there. Ties it up.
Let's go, David.
1-1. Checkage on the board. Oh, it's set up for Phantom Fighter.
Oh my god.
He's hit the post. He tries to keep it in. Plug mode. Well played. Hit by Rush, and that's into the centre. Josh, 1-on-1 against Mark. You don't like Mark's chances
I
here.
can't do anything.
Oh, too easy. Josh, that was lovely. Fuck.
You get that.
They need a miracle here, Checkage. Rush
No, I
misses. Plug mode. Mark and Phantom Fighter both go. Josh, good clear. Rush should be there. Now that he's going to need to find a way to get past the defence here. Rush, David, Rush, he beats him. Last chance, 10 seconds, got to beat Plug mode. He does. It's a centre. Who's there? Josh misses. Phantom Fighter flies. No. One last chance. Oh, it's rolling. Rush! 1 second. Damien. Oh my goodness. With 1 second on the clock, Rush has scored. The scores are level.
Mark, you go.
Alright, you go, Dex. You go.
My God. Mark and Plug mode. The ball's flying towards the goals. It's overtime. Oh my goodness, take a deep breath, ladies and gentlemen. This is an absolute cracking match.
AJ, you beat.
AJ sends it. Oh, he's hit Rush on the way. Has Josh. David loses. Rush double tap. Who's there? Phantom Fighter versus Josh. What another save. How many saves has he had, Josh? He's had 8 saves. Are you kidding me? What? David. Line up by Josh. Rush. Centers.
I got bumped.
It's just gonna hang. David. Josh again. We've got to 4 minutes. Damo sets it up. Oh my! Plug mode hits it out. How?
Oh no!
Oh AJ! 4 minutes of overtime. Checkage have won one of the games of the season.
Holy shit.
Oh my God!
I can't breathe.
What an absolute classic! Wow, we.
Okay, but I can't beat him.
Checkage took game 1 in incredible fashion. Will we see something similar for this game? Mark, oh, they're in a backwards rule 1. Oh,
Nice,
David,
nice, huge Mark. Stay on.
Mark,
Nice, go again.
plug mode, under pressure, Mark! For his first goal! Mark has got it! Oh, Mark! It's been a long time coming. Round 3, Mark
I'm telling you,
has gotten off the mark for his career. Mark,
Huge.
he's going to go again. He's been dominating this game, Mark.
Mark, go back,
Spit
go back.
Josh. Oh no, this is danger. Rush,
no,
AJ, they both go! What a goal! AJ!
Genuine check-in.
Genuine checkage have been incredible. No,
Oh,
not
he's
plug
not.
mode, it's Josh. Goes for the kickoff.
Don't
He's gonna
go,
fly,
don't.
uh-oh. Uh-oh! It's up!
It's up.
They're all out of position. David!
I'm
David's found it. He's found the
I
back
thought
of
you
the
were going
net.
to that AJ, that's why.
Has it. AJ, beaten by
You've
Josh.
got a better chance of
Josh
me
versus Rush.
than me hitting it.
David's there. Could follow it up. Gets into the
You're
centre.
getting
Plug mode. Perfect passing play. The scores are level.
Hey, AJ, where were you? Josh was behind me.
Now,
Great position for him.
yeah, that's a great
Look, Josh
passing
just
play, Will, isn't it,
yeeted
from
me.
David and plug mode? Josh is there, though. 20 seconds on the clock. Which team is going to get the upper hand? Rush going forward again. 13 on the clock. Can this is great come up with something? Here it comes. The last attack of the game, you would have thought. Blocked by Rush. He gets past David. It's him versus plug mode. Good block. This should go to overtime. It does. Wow, Will. Clears it. My God, these have been marathons, these matches. Here's Josh. He's going to go.
no.
He's going to go. He's going to
be
go.
it.
Where's David? It's cleared.
just
Plug
had to
mode
get
should
it.
have it. Last line of defense. Rush gets it out. Josh should have that.
Flies for everything.
He's just a gun, Josh. Here's Rush!
Yes.
Rush!
Yes.
Rush! Checkage win again!
Let's go,
In a
boys.
2-minute 30
go.
overtime.
Let's
My
go.
goodness. Genuine
Nah, I need to
Checkage
unmute
have
that super.
played out of their minds.
Yeah, that was an amazing game there between the two. Very, very evenly matched game with with the genuine checkage just pulling out in 2 games in both 7 minutes of overtime in total and played the most exciting game of the season. Genuine Tech has
Yep.
played very well as Dr. Rush, again, perfect play from him, just great performance. And Josh himself, again, playing out of this world with 8 saves in the first game. Just unfortunate for them to lose the game here. And Mark showing some flashes of greatness, scoring his first goal in the tournament, which was very lovely to see. Now, later on Saturday, we move into the Cardinals versus Cheez-Its.
Between the Cheez-Its and the Cardinals, who are looking to maintain a top of the ladder spot, undefeated after 3 rounds. The Cheez-Its obviously looking to knock off one of the tournament leaders so far, as we're off again today. Jaden coming up against Pete. Jaden wins it, but it's straight to Ethan off the wall. He's putting in a dangerous centre already. He's going to follow for his own shot. It's just going to fly in on its own. An instantaneous goal from the Cheez-Its. Right in front of Mitch, who gets it past Jimmy. That's good stuff there from him. Ethan takes it across the ground again, on the ceiling, dangerous always, flips it, hits it, and goals it! A ceiling shot from Ethan, impeccable stuff. Wow, boys, that's just...
As soon as you see him go up the wall, you know
yeah,
it's like,
exactly right. Once he's... Wow, what can you do? Well, it's the Ethan blocked that shot. Jimmy now overcommitting there, and now the Cardinals have a shot opportunity, but it goes past them as Ethan coming across goal to clear it. Oh, that was a good wall play there from Ethan, taking control of the ball. A one-on-one in the goals, and you just don't see him lose that many one-on-one contests. That was a great touch away from Jaden in a simple power shot. He's going to come off the quarter. Jaden misses the flip, and Ethan pops it over Mitch, and here we go now. Cameron coming out of goals, but he doesn't hit it. Ethan, a bit of a strange run across goals, not too much effect there, but he's going to chase it up the wall himself, putting a dangerous wall shot. It's going to go past Mitch, and at this point, Ethan is playing out of his mind, but Henry has spotted Mitch. You've got to start asking questions of stuff like this. So he's going to sit there, and Pete just running around Jaden, trying to be a nuisance in defence as Ethan tries to clear it. Jaden's going to take a defensive position. Bad stuff here from Ethan. Oh, it's gone! Flick! And a dribble over the defence of the Cardinals. Jaden taking a defensive position didn't help his teammates, who just got absolutely bent over and spunked sideways by Ethan. It's on target! Oh, it's safe from Jaden! Unbelievable stuff! Pete tries to follow it up with Jaden. Well, that's at least something to take from this. Jaden tries to follow it up. Whoa, wins the 50. That was a good solo play from Jaden, from the save to the 50 on the goal line, which he wins. Tries to knock it off his car into the goals. Gets a bump on Jaden, does Ethan. Gonna take control now. Flips it, taps the boost in centre position. Bit slow to clear it they are, but Goldie Poggers popping out, getting it clear. Straight back into the centre now. Ethan over the defence. And, well, this is just a terrifying man hitting 4-digit score. The defense is just a bit of dangerous positioning. Jaden, beautiful center. Just comes off Jimmy's car. It was good stuff there. And this might see us out, Jaden, on the last wall attempt. It's going to bounce over the defense with Pete, last line, sending it over the middle. And I think, can Ethan continue his dominance? Or will Jaden try and step up against him? The kickoff comes, and for long, it's Ethan. Although Jaden positioned well, they're holding it in here. Good pressure, Jaden. Got to make something of it. Ethan just booms it out there. Now shooting out. Yep, that's a good point there. Double commit leaves Goldie Poggers. Here comes Pete and Ethan thirsting for the points, because at this point, they can afford to hunt the point there and can't quite make anything of it. Pete, good on defense, taking it into the path of the back running Jaden. Here comes Jimmy now, blocks it, though does Jaden. Or dangerous position. Ethan just directs it perfectly into the goals. Wow. Well, we can just admire the brilliance of this. Just directs it perfectly. It didn't even have to jump or Mitch has to try and take control. This is good. Gets it on his car. That was a good play, but Ethan blocks it. Here comes Jaden. Almost got in the way. Goldie Poggers has blocked him. Oh no, Goldie Poggers and Jaden.
Goldie ramped him up like an airplane.
I can tell Jaden and that Discord is not going to be having some fun.
Well, there is just not a lot of communication at this point. Mispositionings and miscommitting there. And here comes Ethan turning around to hit that ball. Temp off the wall over Ethan. Get some bump from Jaden. Good teamwork there. And now they got to launch an attack. Here comes Pete. Oh, just into the corner. Ethan tries to. Oh, Pete steals it. He thought about it. He thought about it.
shot by Pete.
You could hear the cogs turning in Pete's head. Does he steal it? First defeat of this tournament. No coming back from this. They got to try and redeem some respectability. Oh, Cameron. Oh, Pete on a hat trick. Pete, the madman. Here he comes. Solo play here. Doesn't quite get that center. But Mitch misses.
It's the second game special.
Cameron misses. Bounces it over the two. He's going to score. He's going to go for a double tap. Oh, it's come up the wrong side of his car. Would have been the icing on top of what has been a monumental demolition of the Cardinals of unprecedented magnitude.
Yep, and a bit of a disappointing one to say the least. Bit of a 10-goal loss, which is never ideal for a competitive team. We really just got outplayed. We just weren't really ready up for the challenge. Yeah, it was a little bit disappointing from our team, but on the other side, Ethan just played beautifully. Peter backed him up, and Jimmy as well. And yeah, lovely performance from the Cheez-Its. They've cemented themselves as genuine contenders this tournament after their loss last week. So we'll move on to the final match of the round. On Sunday, Arvo, Finding Nemo versus the Air Reset Boys. So here is the highlights. Welcome to Game 2 of the Air Reset Boys and Finding Nemo. Cal and Bonker Boy going for the kickoff. Cal wins it. Aljo Peck hits it out. Cheerful Crumb sets it up to Cal. That's danger. Good block, Aljo Peck, though. Ball goes forward. Bonker Boy flying high. He's going to shoot it on target. It's a goal! Finding Nemo off the mark. Does. Bonker Boy gets it out of there. Cheerful Crumb and Bonker Boy compete. Cheerful Crumb spun out. Kazra has to compete against Cal. And he gets the goal. Going for the ball. 1 minute 30 on the clock. Cal clears. Now Bonker Boy making the dash back as Cal puts one nicely placed. Goal! Bonker Boy needed to hit that and he missed it. That was crucial.
Space, especially with how pathetic he's been this team.
Bit of a defensive breakdown. Bonker Boy with the clear. Straight to Cal. On target. Oh, third challenge the charm. Cal with number 3. And what was a solid defense from Finding Nemo just completely has fallen apart in the last 30 seconds. A cheerful Crumb. Ball's in the corner, 8 seconds. Cal backflip aerials. That's a rare misstep. But manages to save it. And that is game 2 to the Air Reset Boys to tie the series up. Cider. Finding Nemo and Air Reset Boys. Bonker Boy and Cal go the kickoff. Bonker Boy wins it on the rebound. Aljo Peck blocks. He's been everywhere. Now the Air Reset Boys go into attack. Cal! Bang!
With a lovely aerial.
Once again, Finding Nemo's defense falling apart. Still there. And it's a nice clear. Here's Bonker Boy. Off the wall. That's not a bad shot. It's perfectly placed. And Bonker Boy gets the team's second goal. Oh, the first goal of this game. What was that? Here's Cal. Goes for it. Over. Across the face of goal. Now, who's there? Cheerful Crumb sends it deep. Down to Karamad. Oh, no. Own goal.
The own goal.
We've seen Finding Nemo do that before. Not sure what this was. There was just no trust in Karamad there. Bonker Boy. Cheerful Crumb gets it out. Now, he can't quite. Now, Cal gonna fly. This should be a goal. Yep. 3-1. 57 on the clock. Aljo Peck. Oh, nearly an own goal from Cal. That was danger. Aljo Peck. 3 seconds on the clock. And they get it out. And the Air Reset Boys hang on for a good win.
Yeah, well, a bit of a disappointing performance from Finding Nemo. Being gifted a 1-0 win in the first game due to a forfeit by Air Reset Boys due to some complications with time management from some players. However, in those next games following, Air Reset Boys just seem to be dominant as normal, keeping their 3-0 record, and well, beating a very, what looked to be lackluster Finding Nemo team. Yes, they had the lead in the first game, but just poor defensive efforts from all three players just ended up being the death of them.
Yep, absolutely. And we're going to move on to the ladder review. So, Will, do you want to take us through our top 4 teams at the end of round 3?
Again, Area Set Boys winning another game, making them 3-0 with a percentage of 215, which tops the league both with their win-loss and their percentage, which I think for a lot of people are going to be the team that's going to finish on top and could be very much a title contender. Moving down, we've got the Cheez-Its finishing 2-1 with their domination over the Cardinals, sadly for you, Jaden. And they ended up overtaking the Genuine Checkage and Cloud9 in 3rd and 4th respectively with their percentage of 159. In 3rd place, Genuine Checkage continuing their streak of wins and great play. And then in 4th, rounding off the top 4 is Cloud69, my own team, with a lower percentage, but still in the top 4.
Yep, in 5th, my team, the Cardinals, copping an absolute shellacking, which sort of permanently ruined our percentage, so we've sort of just got to rely on wins instead of percentage, so that's going to be a tough one. This is Grape, sitting on the only team sitting on 1 and 2. They're looking competitive, but they just need to get cement a couple wins to really give themselves a shot for finals. Then we can move into the bottom 2. Finding Nemo remain 0 and 3. They had a chance today, they couldn't quite grasp it. And Rocketman, they've been looking better, but still can't quite get off the mark. So now, we're going to move to a segment we've brought back for this week, the player of the round. So, Will, who you got?
I think, as a lot of people might suspect, we have Ethan. I mean, he was just unstoppable in those first 2 matches, ending it very quickly, scoring goals that not many people had seen, as Mitch would say to us after. Never played against a champ, never had seen ceiling shots, never really had seen anything like it. Ethan, every time got to the wall, it seemed to be a destined goal for him and for the Cheez-Its, so for me, I've got Ethan as the player of the round.
Yeah, very fair. And also for my player of the round, Josh, he was amazing in a losing effort. In game 1, he had 8 saves, which is more than some people have had for the whole season. An absolute incredible effort. Still somehow didn't manage to get his team over the line, but I just thought it was an inspirational performance from Josh there. So I'll move on to a new segment, which is my segment, and because I don't want to spray my own team, I'm going to move on to my analysis. So now, we're going to look at the last 30 seconds of Genuine Checkage, and this is Grape. And I'm just going to diagnose what goes on here, and how Genuine Checkage are allowed to get this last goal. So this is a bit of a double commit, so they make a mistake here, Mark and Phantom Fighter. So Josh should be able to get this out, but Rush is defending well, and now they've got them in a threatening position. So David needs to hit this to end the game, but that was pretty poor positioning. So now Rush Plug Mode should be able to block that, and now here's the big play. The ball's up in the air, in dispute, and Josh misses. Now, this looks okay, like they're not out of this game yet. So the ball's safely gone to the corner, but look at that double commit from Dex and David there. They've left the goals wide open. They're all in that corner, and look at Rush just stalking out the back, waiting for that open goal, and Josh makes the final mistake here, hitting it back into the centre. Rush gets the goal, and we all know the story from there. And now we move on to a new segment on the show, Goops Multi. So, Will, why don't you take us through the multi for round 4?
So, it's a 4-legged multi, with the first leg being, I'll give you 100 credits. If Tom is to commentate a match this week, for him to make an absolutely outrageous call, as we've heard in the past, he said that Goldie Poggers forgot to take his medication, which is quite cruel to poor Cam. And, yeah, that's the first one.
Yep, I reckon we get Tom in to commentate just to see what happens there. Yep, on to the second leg.
The second one is for Pluggers to score an own goal.
Oh, jeez. That's a bit stiff. Plug mode. Alright, we'll see what happens there. Alright, third leg, Will.
I'll give you 50 credits here. If Jaden says this is either a cracking game or that was a cracking goal.
Well, it's my go-to line, so I think that's a pretty safe one, Will. Final leg.
I'll give you 300 credits if Jimmy breaks the 100 decibel mark in the next PlayStation party when he's viewing it.
Oh no. Oh yeah. I think that's actually a multi you could actually fancy there. So that's a good news segment there. We'll move on to the final segment, which is the tips. And Sam's not here. He's usually pretty bad at tipping anyway. So let's see if you can do better. So round 4, Friday night. Cheez-Its versus Rocket Men. Who you got, Will?
I have to have the Cheez-Its here with their form from last round, and against a weaker team, I have Cheez-Its going in 2 games there.
Yeah, no, that it's not really much question about this. I think the Cheez-Its should be able to roll the Rocket Men quite easily. So now Saturday. This is Grape and Finding Nemo, Will.
I've got This Is Grape as well. I feel like another weaker team, being Finding Nemo being going through. I think it should be a game that This Is Grape could stroll through.
Now, I haven't tipped many upsets this year, but I think Finding Nemo are due, and I think this is the week they're finally going to get on the board. So I'm going to go for a surprise tip and go Finding Nemo. Second game on Sat. Your team, your mob, Cloud69 versus Checkage.
I'm going to back my boys. I'm saying Cloud69 will win. I think it'll be a very, very entertaining game to watch, but I think we'll be able to pull through in the end.
Yeah, I think this probably will be game of the round. I reckon Checkage, the form they're coming in with, I think they're starting to become a dominant force. I think they're going to get the win.
Okay.
We'll move to Sunday. My team, the Cardinals, against the Air Reset boys, Will.
I think after the performance that you guys had last round, your player's going to spray a team and give them a bit of momentum, and I feel like this could be an upset. I'm going to go with the Cardinals. I'm going to say they can beat the Air Reset boys.
Gee, that's a bit ambitious. I'm slightly more bullish about us this week, but I think that we'll still lose by a few goals. I reckon we won't get smashed out of the park, but we'll do alright. But the Air Reset boys are going to win.
Okay.
Well, so that's about it. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next Monday for round 4.
See you later.